If you remember, in episode number 2, we talked about cancer stages. There we mentioned that the higher cancer is graded based on criteria that we have discussed, the more difficult to treat it is. I will put a link to episode number 2 so that you can go back and watch it if you need to. There we also mentioned that since high-grade tumors are difficult to treat, with no doubt, early detection systems of cancer is so important not only for diagnosis but also for successful treatment of the disease. This is why now many cancer research activities are directed not only towards treatment of cancer but also towards development of new systems that detects cancer at early stages. Here in this episode we will be talking about early cancer detection systems and tests for several cancer types. We will be breaking it down in several parts so that you can focus on your cancer type of interest. So now let's go ahead and have a closer look. Early diagnosis of colorectal cancer, or you may also choose to say colon cancer. Before we talk about suggested time frames of early screening tests for colorectal cancer, I'd like to explain you the tests first. The stool DNA test is a newer method that looks at genetic abnormalities in cells within the stool that has been shed from the layer of the colon. Flexible sigmoidoscopy is a minimally invasive method to examine the intestine from the rectum to the last part of the colon. No sedation is needed for this method, and it takes about 10 to 20 minutes. The fecal occult blood test, or FOBT, is a microscopic test that searches for blood in the stool that would normally not be visible by the naked eye. The double contrast barium enema (DCBE) imaging method is used for taking X-rays of colon and rectum. Colonoscopy. I'm positive that many of you heard this screening system before. Colonoscopy is an endoscopic examination of the large bowel and the distal, meaning the farther away parts of the small bowel. Unlike flexible sigmoidoscopy, this imaging method requires sedation. CT colonography, or visual colonography, is a medical imaging technique that uses X-rays and computers to generate two-dimensional or three-dimensional pictures of the colon from rectum up to the lowest part of the small intestines. When we look at the recommended screening tests in regards to when to begin and how frequent it should be performed, for the stool DNA test, it is recommended to do this screening test starting at age 50. For flexible sigmoidoscopy, starting at age 50 for every 5 years. Generally, it is recommended to do a fecal occult blood test (FOBT) and flexible sigmoidoscopy together rather than either one alone. So for FOBT, it is recommended to get this test at age starting from 50. The FIT test, which means fecal immunochemical test, is a newer test which does not require specific diet before the test. FIT plus the flexible sigmoidoscopy is recommended at age starting from 50 for every 5 years. The double contrast barium enema test, the DCBE, is recommended at age starting from 50 for every 5 years. Colonoscopy starting at age 50 for every 10 years, and the CT colonography starting at age 50 for every 5 years. As you can see, there are many detection systems and tests already in use to detect cancer at early stages. Please make sure you check them with your doctor to ensure an early detection of possible cancer, which may lead to a successful treatment of the disease. So I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next episode.
So we hope this was helpful to you. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more cancer videos. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell so that you can be informed when we publish our new video. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.